I got to know Dan much better during the Obama campaign, and it was during a few meetings that Dan organized around community volunteerism that I realized what a fine leader he is. He's a tremendous listener and has a remarkable talent for finding common ground and respecting people's various viewpoints, all qualities which are essential to being an exceptional leader and state representative. Please join me in welcoming Dan Pabon, the next state representative.
Thank you, Rebecca Caldwell. Thank you, Gail and Richard Montoya. Thank you, Paula Stacy, for those kind words and that kind introduction. Thank you, Paul and Wayne, for hosting us tonight in this beautiful Northwest Denver backyard. Let's give them a round of applause. And this is really a celebration for me. Looking across this crowd, it is hard for me not to reminisce about my first soccer games at Barnum Park. Hard not to reminisce about where I learned the value of teamwork. Hard to not reminisce about my first job at Illich's, where I learned about hard work. And hard not to remember the seniors that I've served for my entire life and learned the value of service. Looking at this crowd, it's also a very diverse crowd. Thank you so much for being here. There are a couple of VIPs in my life that I'd like to acknowledge real quickly. My daughter, Maria. Thank you for being here, even though you had to. My parents, Richard and Virginia. Without them, I wouldn't be here tonight. There are also some giants here on whose shoulders I stand, and I want to acknowledge them here in the crowd. I have my cheat sheet here. Former Senator Paul Sandoval. Okay, playing with the kids. That's where he should be. Grandpa. City Auditor Dennis Gallagher. State Representative Jerry Frangus. Former school board member Lucia Guzman. Former State Representative Frana Mace. Councilman Rick Garcia. And University of Colorado Regent Michael Kerrigan. But looking at this diverse crowd is so reflective of the diverse community we have here in Northwest Denver. We are a diverse people, come from so many different ages and ethnicities, religions, backgrounds, understandings. And it is because of that diversity that makes us strong. We need an advocate who understands that it is because of, not despite of, our diversity that we are the community that we are here today. Faced a lot of challenges too here in Northwest Denver. Working families are struggling with rising healthcare costs and shrinking paychecks, and in a lot of cases now, no paychecks at all. Our seniors are having to decide between working, be it in their retirement or staying in their homes. Our students who toil and struggle in our Northwest Denver schools and graduate find themselves not ready for college. I understand these challenges and these struggles because I lived these struggles. I've been raising Maria here for the last 14 years and understand what it's like to decide between doing your homework and putting your kid to bed or putting food on the table. The seniors that I talked about are not strangers. They're our parents and our grandparents and our teachers and our mentors, and they are asking now for us to invest in them like they invested in us The students are our ballerinas, and our Cub Scouts, and our Girl Scouts, and our soccer players, and our future lawyers, and teachers, and accountants. And we've got to keep our eye on them. That's what tonight is about. We are at a crossroads here in Northwest Denver, and we get to decide what our future holds. There is one candidate in this race who's an advocate who understands both that diversity and that challenge, and that is who you want representing you at the state capitol. And by the way, that's me. Just in case there's make no mistake. This big banner here says it all, right? With one vision, together as a community, we can make Northwest Denver a better place than when we found it. And that is our call here tonight. This campaign isn't about an election. It's about making sure that our children and our grandchildren's future is bright. And together, united as a community, united with one voice, we can re-energize this economy and make sure that every community member has a job. Make sure that every community member has the job training to get a job. Make sure that our seniors, we keep our obligations to them. And make sure that our students and our kids have the best education, early childhood through high school that they can possibly have. And when they're ready to and when they graduate, they are ready for college. And we make sure that college is affordable and not saddle them with a lifetime of debt. That is the vision that we have today as a united community right here and right now. And you know what? You got to know where you've been to know where you're going. Woo! That's all of us here in this backyard tonight. There is no task that is too great with the power that we have behind us. That is where we start in Northwest Denver, from a position of strength. We choose in 2010 new leadership that hasn't been chosen in under a decade. We choose our future. Now is our time. Here is the place, and this is what we can do together. Because I can't do it alone. I need your help. United, shoulder to shoulder, we will knock on every door, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, carrying this message, this vision to our friends and neighbors, and making sure that they know that we will leave this place better than what we found it. So join me on this journey. We've got lots of work to do. So we need to roll up our sleeves, put our nose to the grindstone, and make sure that we leave no senior, no child, no community member behind in this campaign. And we won't, because I know we will do this together. United, one community. Thank you so much tonight. Thank you for being here.